Hello and welcome to Your Path for Adult Learners, where we provide 24/7 online GED and HiSET preparation courses for adult learners. So before I get into our lesson today, I would like to welcome our subscribers and thank you very much for your support. So on today's Focus on the Test mini lesson, I will be discussing a problem that will resemble what you'll see on your actual test. So let us get started. So here's what a test item may look like. Sentence 10. Our team performed well, but we were not as good as theirs. Which change should be made to sentence 10? And here you have your 5 options. You have option 1, change but to and. 2, change theirs to theirs. 3, change performed to perform. 4, replace the comma with a semicolon. And 5, no change necessary. Need your high school diploma? Your Path for Adult Learners offers 24/7 online GED and HiSET preparation courses for adults that are seeking to earn their high school credential. Learn more about our program at yourpathforadultlearners.com. So now, before we answer this question, let me just explain for those who may not know that your language arts section of your exam, the writing section, will require that you read a passage, and from that passage, you will be required to edit sentences drawn from the passage. So now in this case, we're actually looking at sentence number 10. So now if you are familiar with possessive pronouns, you may be able to look at this particular sentence and identify an error, okay? And do that immediately. However, someone that is not familiar with possessive pronouns may not be able to do that as quickly. And so in that case, you will be required to review each one of your options to determine whether or not there is a sentence or an error rather in your sentence. So now let's do that. When we look at option number 1, we have change but to and. And when we look at our sentence here, we have the conjunction but. And this conjunction is actually separating 2 independent clauses, okay? On one hand, we have our team performed well, but on the other hand, we have we were not as good as theirs. Well, now in this case, the conjunction but is used appropriately because it is used to join 2 contrasting ideas. And that's what we have here. We have our team performed well, but we were not as good as theirs, okay? So now in terms of answering our question, we're going to eliminate option number 1 because we know that it does not apply. When we look at option number 2, we have changed theirs to theirs. When we look at the word theirs in this particular sentence, we have a possessive pronoun, and it is a plural possessive pronoun, okay? However, the spelling of this particular pronoun is incorrect because the word theirs already has an S on it, and so therefore we do not need an apostrophe S to show a possessive pronoun or it as a possessive pronoun because it already has an S on it. So it is spelled T-H-E-I-R-S, theirs, as opposed to T-H-E-I-R apostrophe S. So now in terms of answering our question, which change should be made to sentence 10, we're actually going to change theirs with an apostrophe S to theirs without an apostrophe S in order to make this correction. We can also look at options 3, 4, and 5, okay, in order to eliminate them. So option 3 states change performed to perform. Here we have past tense. We have performed here as well as were, and so we are speaking in the past tense, and so therefore We're not going to make any changes here, so we're going to eliminate option number 3. Number 4 asks us to replace the comma with a semicolon, and we're not going to replace the comma in this case because the comma is in front of the conjunction word but, which is separating our 2 independent clauses. And that is correct, and so we're going to eliminate option number 4. We have already determined that option number 2 is the correct choice in terms of which change should be made to sentence 10. We do need to change theirs with the apostrophe S to theirs by deleting the apostrophe so that it is spelled correctly. And so therefore we're going to eliminate option number 5 as well, because we will be making a change, and so therefore no change necessary will not apply. So now, in order for you to successfully answer questions that will require you to know the various parts of speech, such as in this case, types of pronouns, we discussed possessive pronouns, and as you see, the word theirs is listed here, okay? The types of pronouns are expressed in first person, second person, as well as third person, and they're expressed in singular and plural forms. So you want to make sure that you are familiar with that information. Our students can actually go to our website and download the study guide on the parts of speech and make sure that you are familiar with this sort of information. So good luck testing. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and watch out for more videos to come your way, and you can do that by hitting the notification button down below. Also, be sure to follow us on our other social media platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can also join our study group and learning community on Facebook.